Hello there, my name is Victor Oguyinka, and you're welcome to the midweek edition of Today in the News, and of course, all of those newspapers across the Federation, and looking at the major headlines everywhere.
Over 1,000 people are benefiting from free medical services provided by the FCT chapter.
Some of the Arsenal fans will be very interested in this news. Arsenal smash club transfer record signed Pep.
Hello viewers, my name is Victor Oguyinka, and welcome to Today in the News. I hope it's been a very wonderful time already today. Very bright and beautiful Tuesday morning here in the city of Lagos. I have with me major newspaper headlines across the Federation. Yes, looking at them one after the other. Starting with the Australian Vanguard, and with the major headline: while land borders will remain closed, federal government. While land borders will remain closed. That's coming from the federal government. Don't forget that the federal government once said that around January there's going to be, a consideration of opening, but right now they say while land borders will remain closed. And if you look at that picture, yes, I can call it an infographic on the front page of the Vanguard, you see the border closure, the gains and the pains. Well, look at some of those interesting pros and cons by what the FG says are the gains of the border closure, and what the experts are calling the cons of the border closure. The federal government has identified reduction in petrol imports as one of the gains, a reduction in fuel subsidy cost here, and increased custom revenue, and increased patronage and production of locally produced rice. And the cons by experts are saying increase in prices of goods and services, lower purchasing power of consumers, and loss of income and jobs for traders along the border. Inflation 11% in August, that was before the closure, and to 11.6 in October. That's inflation rate. You can see some of the pains and the gains, and if you have to weigh this option, then you have to meet yourself on the halfway and ask yourself that pertinent question: that is it worth it after all? The federal government insisting that it's the way to go, and we can say that neighboring countries have started facing the heat, talking about Ghana, Benin Republic, Niger, and others, calling on the federal government to please reopen that border. But it is what it is right now, and the federal government has said on page 5 of today's Vanguard, while land borders will remain closed. And look at the riders there. It says 95% of illegal arms, ammunition come through short borders. Arrest 296 illegal immigrants. Accuses neighboring countries of circumventing ECOWAS protocol. Customs agent disagrees, send SOS to Buhari. Accuse security agents of seizing duty paid goods. Okay, you see all of that flip side to that very big story here. While land borders will remain closed by the federal government. That story is on page 5 and it's a full. But you tell us what you think about the border closure. How much is it affecting us positively or negatively? Tell us, are you feeling direct pains or direct gains from the closure of the border? Join the conversation this morning. Let's have a wonderful time. And while we are at it, let's move straight up to page 10 and talking about IPPIS and the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU. After that lockdown on page 10, we have it. ASU boycotts exercise in UI, Unilag, FUNAB, others. ASU boycotts exercise in UI, Unilag, FUNAB, and others. The Academic Staff Union of Universities have said that no, they are not going to participate, and they are just leaving the world right now. What is the federal government going to do? Don't forget that the federal government says no institution is big enough to hold the federal government to ransom. So they are not going to bend to this. It is going to, lead to another strike. Let's see how this goes. But that story is on page 10 of today's Vanguard. You check it out and see what it is here. Away from that to another page 10 story. We have money laundering charge. MENA secures 1 billion naira bail. Huge. Very huge, I must say. Money laundering charge. MENA secures 1 billion naira bail. Okay, that's it. 1 billion naira bill for me now. Okay. We're back to page 9. On page 9, we have judge threatens to jail DSS DG over refusal to release Sowore Bakare. Yes, I think it's just about time. Many back and forth there, and we don't know what the true story actually is concerning the release of Sowore and Olawale Bakare after that court injunction and order asking the DSS to release him. Shorties have gone to meet, and his lawyer Femi Falana had also confirmed that all is said only for his release, and then the DSS insists that they are going to release him only to Shorties. And Falana came back to say that no, that was not even captured in the court judgment. So why are they holding him? Now the judge has come out again in a fresh angle to threaten DSS DG over refusal to release Sowore Bakare. So we'll see, will today be the day Bakare and Sowore will be released, or just another waiting time? We'll see how that is. But that story is on page 9. Judge threatens to jail DSS DG over refusal to release Sowore Bakare. And on page 6, security matters. Police arrest 6 suspected killers of Kogi PDP woman leader. Yes, police arrest 6 suspected killers of Kogi PDP woman leader. This is one act everyone has united to talk about and to condemn as a very, very gruesome one and very unhealthy for the political, terrorists of this country. You remember the death of that woman leader in PDP, Kogi State, talking about Mrs. Salome Abu, that was killed just after the Kogi election on November 16th. From there, it has been everybody talking, and much more recently with President Muhammadu Buhari saying that killers must be brought to book, and just about 48 hours after, the police have arrested 6 suspected killers of the Kogi PDP leader. Okay, so we wait to hear the stories of the suspects and how they made this happen. Very sad one indeed, and of course they just must be brought to book, and we can see. What something very hilarious happened over the social media yesterday when a letter was leaked from talking about former governor of Zamfara, Yari, requesting to be paid 10 million naira monthly allowance as former governor of the state. And that story is on the front page of the Vanguard on page 13. You can stop my 10 million naira monthly allowance, Yari writes Zamfara governor. Very, very, interesting one, I must say. Of course, we know that if as ex-governor of a state, you receive money, but we just don't know how much it could be. So Yari has come out to request for his money. You can't stop my 10 million naira monthly allowance, Yari writes Zamfara governor. That story is on page 13. Okay, you check it out and enjoy for yourself. And on page 12, prove my involvement in Malabu deal, Jonathan Des Lamido. Prove my involvement in Malabu deal, Jonathan Des Lamido. Okay, and away from that to what we have, one from our columnist Malafia. It says Africa is the only continent where a civilization found on its soil is denied to be part of that continent. Civilization found on the soil is denied, to be part of that continent. That's on page 31 by Malafia. And other columnists, Otumaki on page 17, Teniola on page 18, and of course there is Niger Delta Voice. And finally on the front page is FG ready to issue executive order to protect telecom facilities on page 41. Okay, if you're just joining us, it is today in the news on Vanguard Live. My name is Victor Oguyinka, giving you the major headlines across newspapers in the Federation. You join the commentary section. Let us have a good discussion. Is it ASU? Is it the border closure, or Zamfara State Governor, or the release on Sowore? How about the Kogi, killed PDP leader, and of course Mena's bail? Let us have a good conversation this morning while we are at it. So we'll flip to the back page of the Vanguard and take some sports stories. FIFA Beach World Cup, we won't return to Nigeria without a win. Eagles coach, okay, that's a very, very dangerous statement to say, but it looks like one of intent also. Eagles coach, we won't return to Nigeria without a win. Let's see how that goes. And CAF Awards, Igalo goes spiritual, okay, everything possible, but spiritual doesn't look like a very good one for him if you're looking at those that are also in that list of contention. Okay, and Aguero out of Manchester Derby. Sad one, I must say there. And Bale back for Madrid PSG showdown. This Champions League is back this Tuesday, and you can see the fixtures on the back page of the Vanguard there. You see it at the top right corner. Inside, out of Liverpool clash, and many other sports stories. Okay, just grab a copy and get it all for yourself. Let's see if we can take some commentaries here, and we start with Yetunde Jackson saying this country is in disarray. Okay, that's it. And Valentine Ojo is watching from Port Harcourt. Yetunde Jackson again saying Zamfara governor is a joke. Yeah, that's what it says. Okay, let's see if we have more comments as we go on in the show, and very quickly we'll go straight up to the Nation newspapers. Jonathan Lamido lied on my role in Bayelsa poll. Ex-president denies link to $1.6 billion Malabu scandal. PDP should probe why it lost. That's what I'm saying. PDP should probe why it lost there. APC governor should pay minimum wage, says Oshiomhole. APC governor pay minimum wage. That is coming from the party leader Adams Oshiomhole. Okay, and then on Nigerian Tribune, new tax regime will hinder investment, says OPS, as FG rails out gains of new tax regime. Over 400,000 businesses fail to remit tax, FIRS saying there, and you can see a picture of Momfa, on the front page after his sentence yesterday. Okay. Makinde declares emergency on waste management in Oyo State. That's it, and that's how the Tribune captures it. And the way from the Tribune to the Punch, border closure. Benin, Niger haven't met our conditions. Federal government has 296 illegal migrants arrested. 3.5 billion goods seized. 3.5 billion naira goods seized. Yeah. Benin's $30 million rice imports will end up in Nigeria. That's the minister there talking. Okay. And then, let's leave that at that and go straight out to The Guardian. Nigerians investors to pay more for U.S. permanent residency. Nigerian investors to pay more for U.S. permanent residency. Charge review from $500,000 to $900,000. Who citizens abroad to invest? Estate agents urge federal government. Lagos, where residents live in dread of flooding. That's a feature inside The Guardian today. Okay, and that's it there on the newspaper review. Let's see if we can look at some comments that we can take here. And then there's one from Samuel Ekusan saying, good job, I'm enjoying you, thank you very much. Okay, let's go on and look out for what's trending in the news on social media this morning. Okay, and we have it here. 75k for WhatsApp. That's on Twitter. 75k for WhatsApp. Tuesday thoughts, Tuesday motivation, Tuesday morning Thatcher Pride, Agent 47, Sheyi Makinde Udemi, Pablo Escobar, and many 75k for WhatsApp. I think you should get that for yourself. It's a story of someone charging as high as 75,000 naira for a WhatsApp seminar. 75,000 naira. Okay. We'll leave that and go to Tuesday thoughts. Just one question. You want to come into my live, the door is open. You want to get out of my live, the door is open. Just one request. Don't stand at the door. You're blocking the traffic. That's coming from Kwashalaya Parera. Okay, good one there. You want to come in. You want to go, just go. But make sure you're not blocking the entrance, because many more persons need to make a decision also. And Giovanni Omiti saying every season has opposition. As opposition, angry or dissatisfied lot, but the nation always moves forward. Yeah, a nation always moves forward. Okay, and Falade is saying don't disconnect yourself so you can connect with anyone. Don't disconnect yourself so that you would just be able to connect more with anyone. Yes, many other trends you can join this morning on Twitter and get it all for yourself and see what they are talking about. But that's I will leave it here this morning. Okay, see if there are more comments here. Okay, while we are at it, we enjoy you to join our social media platform. You can see on your screen there www.vanguardngr.com, and then our Facebook Vanguard News, and of course our Twitter at Vanguard NGR News, on YouTube Vanguard NGR TV. Subscribe and enjoy some of those beautiful videos that we have. Then on Instagram, Vanguard News. Okay, that's how much we can take this morning. My name is Victor Oguyinka, and I've been working with them, Dozie Uwogu and Bankole Ido. We'll come your way again next time. Be good citizens. Hello there, my name is Victor Oguyinka, and you're welcome to the midweek edition of Today in the News, and of course all of those newspapers across the Federation, and looking at the major headlines everywhere.
Over 1,000 people are benefiting from free medical services provided by the FCT chapter.
Some of the Arsenal fans will be very interested in this news. Arsenal Smash Club transfer record signed Pep.